Students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Have you enjoyed your summer holidays? Yes, I think everyone has enjoyed their summer holidays. Have you completed your holiday homework? I hope everyone has completed their holiday homework. In your last chapter, you studied about classification and classification of plants. So, as you know that there are different kinds of animals which they live on earth. These animals are of different sizes. They are also different in their structure. From the tiny mosquito to the big elephant, whale, all are animals. All animals are different from each other. However, they are similar also. They are similar in which features? They are multicellular. Multicellular means they are made up of many cells. The cells have a true nucleus. They cannot prepare their own food. They are dependent on other plants and animals for their food. Means they are heterotrophic in nature. Most animals ingest their food. The food is digested inside the body. Most animals are motile, means they move from one place to another in search of food, in search of shelter. Such movement is called as locomotion, and animals move mainly in search of food or some shelter. So, today we will study about the third chapter, classification of animals. Animals are classified on the basis of presence of their having backbone or not having backbone. So, on the basis of presence of a backbone, all animals are classified into two groups. What are those two groups? Invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates are those animals which do not have a backbone, and vertebrates are those animals which have a backbone. Again, let us see the classification of animals in our slide. Slide please. Animal classification. Animals are classified according to their structure, the food they eat, and their reproduction. According to the structure, they are divided into two categories, invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates like arthropods, mollusks, worms, echinoderms and sponges. Vertebrates like mammals, birds, fish, reptiles and amphibians. And as I told you that invertebrates do not have a backbone and vertebrates have a backbone. According to the food they eat, they are divided into three categories: carnivorous, herbivorous and omnivorous. Carnivorous animals are those animals who eat flesh, meat. Herbivorous animals are those animals, they are dependent on plants for their food. And omnivorous animals are those animals which eat both plants as well as animals. Now, on the basis of their reproduction, they are divided into two, viviparous and oviparous. So, as I told you that according to the food they eat, they are classified into carnivorous, herbivorous and omnivorous. Carnivorous are those animals which eat animals. Herbivorous eat plants and fruits, and omnivorous eat both plants as well as animals. Now, classification according to how they are born. Viviparous and oviparous. Viviparous are born from mom's stomach. They grow inside their mother until they are born. Oviparous are born from the eggs. They lay eggs and the baby is then born inside the eggs until they are ready to come out. Now, according to their structure, they are classified into invertebrates and vertebrates. Invertebrates, they haven't got a backbone. There are lots of animals on earth. Over 90% animals are invertebrates. Vertebrates, they have got a backbone. There are few animals on the earth, less than 10% who are vertebrates. So, as I told you that invertebrates are animals that they do not have a backbone. They are found both on land as well as in water. On the basis of their features, invertebrates are divided into 8 groups. Now, we will study in our next class about the 8 groups. Thank you.